Everyone, this is Gleeza made with Glee. In this video, I'm participating in the Around the World on a Broomstick Halloween wreath challenge being hosted by Kentucky Frey'd Fun, Kiki DIYs, and Style with Pat. I will be linking all three of our hostesses' channel in the description box below, as well as a link to the playlist so that you can check out everyone's Halloween wreath ideas. Now for my wreath, I'm using pretty much everything from the dollar store except for the ribbon. I got this in clearance from Walmart, 50 cents, and I used it in another wreath and other DIYs, and I'm just pretty much using everything that's left over to wrap my form. And it ends up covering about 2/3 of my form, and it's just basically is to give me a little base. I didn't want the wire to show at all, so that's why I'm using that. Now I'm using some of the Dollar Tree witch stocking hanging things, and I'm cutting off the shoes and the ring portion because we're just going to use the stocking as sleeves. Now these are the skeleton hands that you find in the Halloween party section of the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use some hot glue to attach the sleeves on both sides of the skeleton hands, and also at the elbow and at the wrist area, so it doesn't move around and it's pretty much secure on both ends. And then we're going to leave that to the side because now we're going to have to work on the rest of our wreath. So once that's all set up, it's time to tackle that open portion, and I'm going to use some of the deco mesh, and I didn't really measure. I'm just grabbing handfuls. I want to say anywhere from like 6 to 8 inches of both black and purple, and I'm using the twist ties, the glitter ones, cut in half to attach my little bundles to the wreath form. And that's how it looks when it's attached. It's just like a third of it with the hands stuck out and the hat, and that's the idea I was going for. But then I remembered I had some of this ropey looking tube stuff from the Dollar Tree, and I decided to give some hair to my witch. So using some hot glue, I'm just going to attach this along the bottom of the hat. Again, this tinsel hat is found in the Dollar Tree. Everything, like I said, is pretty much at the Dollar Tree that I am using on this wreath, except for that ribbon. And that's pretty much it. Just put as many or as little and as long as you would wish. I think I used up pretty much all that I had of this tube stuff because I don't know if I'll use it again. I don't really particularly like it, but it works perfect for hair for my witch. So if ever I need hair for a witch, that's exactly what I'll be using, but I can't think of using it in any other way. So like I said, I used as much as I could of what I had available to create my hair for my witch. And once that was to my satisfaction, it's time to attach everything together. Now I'm going to be using first twist ties on the arms to attach them, and also once that's secure, I will go back in with hot glue just to give it some extra secureness. But at first, just before I get the placement exactly where I want, I'm just going to use the pipe cleaner twist ties to attach the hands coming out of the poofy deco mesh portion of the wreath. And then the same thing with the hat. I'm going to use the sparkly twist ties to attach that to the wreath form, and then I'm also going to come in back with some hot glue, and where the hat makes contact to the wire form of the wreath, I'm also going to add some hot glue to that. So that's pretty much it for creating this witch's head or witch's hat wreath. You can add anything else you wanted to add to it if you felt like putting extra things in her hand. I actually go back in and I'll add a wand to her hand. I'll take off that boo on her hat because I didn't like it. I wanted to look, as if she was smashing into a wall, so you wouldn't be seeing something on the back of the hat, I thought. So I'm gonna end up taking that stuff off, but that's pretty much how it ends up looking, and it was really easy and fun to do this, and you can customize your witch in any color combination that you like. And this is just a Dollar Tree floral. I used this in a couple other wreaths that I had before, and I think it's perfect. It looks like a little wand. So I'm just going to use some hot glue both in her hand and then on top of it to make sure that it's very secure. And that's how my wreath looks. What do you guys think? Isn't she cute? That's just the top of her head. But now here on the other side of my door is the wreath that I made previously. And again, there is a link. I'll leave the card above so you can see how I made that one. That was a fall seasonal wreath or something like that challenge. And while these two were hanging in my door, I got the brilliant idea that perhaps they would look great together as one big giant wreath. Or actually as one big witch, smash witch flying into the door. So while they do look good on my double doors the way they are, and they could stay perfectly fine as is, I decided to connect the two. And here you can see, I don't know if I didn't do that in the last video, but I actually stuffed the legs, the stocking legs, and I sewed on the other side of the shoe that I cut off to give the stocking and the shoe more dimension. And then I'm taking some floral wire because it's a little bit more sturdy, and I'm attaching my two wreaths together, overlapping, so that it looks like one complete little witch. And I think this turned out so cute the way it is. The two wreaths are attached in 4 different spots, two on the 2 sides with the floral wire, and then I also attach it where the hat connects. That's where I also go in with some pipe cleaners and attach the two together. So I hope you guys like my DIY. Thank you, ladies, for this very fun challenge. I hope I lived up to Around the World on a Broomstick. I have a witch, she has a broomstick. She just unfortunately happened to crash into my front door. So thank you guys for watching. You'll have to come back when I show you or give you a full tour of my front porch all decorated for Halloween in Rita Renae Craft Today with Renae's Halloween challenge coming up. So go check it out on her channel, and thank you again, ladies, for this fun collaboration. And thank you everyone for watching, liking, and subscribing. Have a wonderful day. Bye!